You guys, it's SMC Productions coming at you with another video today. Today, it will be on the newly unveiled MacBook Pro 2016. Now, this is kind of coming off of the new Surface Studio release unveil, which was 2 days ago. I made a video on that. It will be linked in the description. But this, the thing about this was that it was supposed to be going to be released this month for a while. But I'm assuming that Microsoft put their confidence in front of this on purpose because they knew this was going to come out at the end of October. But let's get right into the specs. I'll be starting off with the 13-inch display that has no touch bar. I'll get into the touch bar later. But this one does not have a touch bar. It has a 2 GHz dual-core i5 that can be turbo boosted up to 3.1 GHz. You can also change that to we can also buy one separately that has 2.4 GHz dual core i7 that can be boosted to 3.4 GHz. That's so weird because I didn't know they made dual core i5s or i7s. I'm assuming it's gonna be Skylake, but it might not be. I'm not too sure. This might just be custom made just for this product. And the storage will be limited to a 256 gigabyte PCIe based onboard SSD. This can be configured to a 512 gigabyte or 1 terabyte SSD. The RAM is 8 gigabytes of LPDDR3 onboard RAM. It can also be configured to 16 gigabytes. The graphics are Intel Iris graphics 540. This isn't obviously that good. It's not any dedicated graphics card in this model. So yeah, it's gonna be a little iffy, but it should be still powerful enough to do normal things. The display is a LED backlit display with a 2560 by 1600 resolution. Now we're going to get into the 13-inch model with the touch bar. It's going to be a little more powerful processor-wise. It's going to have a 2.9 GHz dual-core Intel i5 that can boost up to 3.3 GHz. It'll also be configured to a 3.1 GHz dual-core i5 with a boost up to 3.5, or a 3.3 GHz dual-core i7 that can be boosted up to 3.6. The storage has a bigger upgrade. It will have the normal 256 gigabyte SSD, PCIe based, and also have a 512 gigabyte SSD. The RAM will stay the same with 8 gigabytes of LPDDR3 memory. The graphics are a little bit more powerful too. It has an Intel Iris 550 graphics. The resolution should stay the same. This is the exact same with an LED backlit display, 2560 by 1600 and native resolution. Also, with the touch bar, you also get a touch ID sensor, which you can use for purchasing items and also unlocking the MacBook. Now we're going to talk about the 15-inch MacBook Pro. With the 15-inch, you can only get the touch bar. There are no function keys. So if you wanted the function keys with the 15-inch, you can't get it. But the specs for this, there's two models, both at different price ranges. I'll tell you that at the end. But the first one, the cheaper one, has a 2.6 gigahertz quad-core Intel i7 that can be boosted up to 3.5 gigahertz. It's configurable to 2.9 gigahertz quad-core Core i7 up to 3.8 gigahertz. It has a storage of 256 gigabytes PCI-based SSD. The RAM is now 16 gigabytes of LPDDR3. The graphics are a lot more powerful in this version. It has Radeon Pro 450 with 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory and can switch back and forth, automatic graphics switching. It's Intel HD Graphics 530. The resolution of the screen is a LED backlit display with a 2880 by 1800 resolution. Now for the more expensive model of the 15-inch MacBook Pro, it starts at a 2.7 gigahertz quad-core Intel i7 that can be boosted up to 3.6 gigahertz. It can be configured at 2.9 gigahertz up to 3. Quad-core Intel i7 that can be boosted up to 3.8 gigahertz. Now the storage option is 512 gigabytes of SSD. The memory is the same. Now the graphics are a little bit more powerful in this too, as a Radeon Pro 455 with 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, and graphics switching with Intel HD Graphics 530. It has the same resolution as MacBook, the normal one, which is 2880 by 1800 native resolution and LED backlit display. Now you might be asking, what is with this new touch bar that's been integrated into the new MacBooks of this year? It's kind of like it's a screen. It's a touch screen where the function keys are replaced. And for applications that specifically use it, excuse me, you can scroll through it to do quick actions. And you could also, so say you're scrolling through pictures, you can scroll on the touch bar, so you won't have to scroll with the actual mouse. And speaking with the mouse, it is the trackpad. It is still the pressure one, like they have in the new iPhones and the 6S. It was the one just like the MacBook that was unveiled last year, the just normal MacBook. And it's a little deeper this time because they have more room to work with. And that's going to be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this new video. If you didn't see my last video, it will be in the descriptions. It's about the newly unveiled Microsoft Surface Pro. And I hope to see you guys the next time. Peace out.